What is good, YouTube, man? How is everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a fantastic Tuesday, man. We are back. Day 5 of training camp is here, and I am excited because we get to do a whole lot of stuff, man. We get news, we get reports, we get practice footage. Shout out to all the people, all the reporters that go out there and do the filming stuff and stuff like that. Give us good practice footage to look at. So shout out to those guys. But really quick, let's get into the shout out. So shout out to everybody who's already in here. So far, we got Joey Boy pulled up early, Dangerfield pulled up, my guy Blazing. Shout out to the members of the channel, man. If you would like to become a member of the channel, you can. There's a bunch of different perks that you can use and get into. So shout out to that as well. We got Kenny, my guy in the building was good. James in the building was popping. Who else we got? We got Joseph in the building. We got my brother Top Beats in the building. Was good with you guys. Hope everybody, like I said, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day so far. Oh shit, we just got a bunch more people pulling through. SVT pads are on tomorrow, brother. Yes, they are. Day 5, man. Dave Tubby was good. NVS was good. Who else? Herman Terrence, my guy. Just another DJ was good with you guys, man. I am very happy. Who else we got up in here? Jesse in the building. Van City's in the building today. B1's Jesse again. Chris Gang, my guy. Who else? Brandon Oliver, For Life, Mike S. Oh shit, we are lit today, man. My guy Graph, I just sent that link, brother. If you have time, definitely pull up. Maybe you want to talk about the Planet Raiders because we got some shit, man. Shout out to Graph and Wasted, really putting in massive work behind the scenes. We got so many people pulling through. Marcus was good, Jerome was good, Kyle, Dwayne, B. Oh damn, I think I'm caught up. I think I'm caught up now. Finally, I think I am finally caught up. My guy Yo in the building was good with you guys. But listen, man, listen. My guy in the building, there's lots to talk about today. You know, simple, no crazy signings, no this, no that. But what I will say is that with the Pats coming on tomorrow, we are looking at some big camp battles. And as you can see by the title, or as you can see by the thumbnail, I think the biggest camp battle is going to be that right tackle spot because it definitely changes the way that our offensive line looks. And shout out to Brandon Parker today in his press conference. He did mention that the head coach or the staff went up to him and basically said, listen, it is a battle. We are going to let you battle it out for the starting spot. Who's the only other right tackle that we would possibly have to start out? Alex Leatherwood. So an Alex Leatherwood versus Brandon Parker battle for the starting right tackle job, that is going to be pretty damn intense. And I am super excited to see who comes out on top, right? Obviously, Brandon Parker's been in the league longer. In my opinion, Brandon Parker is better suited on the left side, but we'll see what happens, man. This new coaching staff, it seems like it's getting a lot of things going on. People getting put in different places, and I'm really happy that they were straight up with the guys, straight up saying, look, the position is there for the taking. You're battling it out. Illuminor, Leatherwood, and Parker. Whoever's the best guy, they're out there. And I love that, man. I love that. Let them know how it is as soon as it goes down. Yes, I do see a couple of guys mentioning in here. Julio Jones is now off the market. He decided to head over with Tom Brady. Not surprised, right? It was either Tom or Aaron Rodgers, right? And I think that the Bucks are better built at the moment. So yes, Julio is gone. He's off the market. You won't hear me talk about him no more. Even though we didn't really talk about him that much. But yes, Julio's off the market. That's that. It's done. But we're not here to talk about Julio, man. Brandon Parker, Alex Leatherwood. Before the pads come on tomorrow, I want you guys in the chat right now. Let me know, who do you think will win that battle? Alex Leatherwood in year 2, or Brendan Parker going into, I think, year 4 or year 5. Who do you think by the end of camp, starting week 1 against the Los Angeles Chargers, who do you think will have won that battle? I am praying, I am hoping that it is going to be Leatherwood. That is who I want it to be. But I will say this: we got a little bit of footage to look at today, where Leatherwood and Parker were looking at we're hitting a little bit of pads. And I will, a non-biased opinion, it did look like Brandon Parker was quicker. So now obviously quickness is not everything for an offensive lineman, but it is a big portion for an offensive tackle, right? We got some speed rushers in this division. So we'll see what happens, but I'm very, very happy that Brandon Parker flat out said it to the media today. He was straight up, listen, the staff, they told me that it was going to be a battle for that right tackle spot, and we know who's battling it out right now: Leatherwood and Parker. I am hoping it is Leatherwood. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Let's see. Looks like right now Leatherwood, Parker, SVT goes Parker, Dangerfield goes Leatherwood. Everybody's going Leatherwood in the building. Nice to see that you guys. Oh, Tubby says Parker. Top Beats says Parker. Wow. Okay. So it's pretty close. I'm hoping that it's Leatherwood, but we'll see, man. Leatherwood. This staff wanted to draft him when they were with the Patriots. Who knows? I mean, if that's true, then that would be definitely interesting to see how much they're able to develop with Leatherwood. But good to know that we have a true competition there. Obviously, we knew that there was a bunch of competition at the defensive back spot. Who's going to be the CB1, right? Who's going to get that job? So we'll see what happens, man. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that turns out come week 1 against the Chargers. But a big factor of it, we're going to see Leatherwood and we're going to see Brandon Parker in 9 days against the freaking Jacksonville Jaguars, right? 9 days. That's all we have to wait now, guys. That's all we have to wait now. 9 days until we see our guys back suited up, back in silver and black. Very, very exciting times, man. But Leatherwood definitely seems to be the fan favorite in here to beat out and win the starting right tackle spot. So that'll be very, very good. I would love for that to happen. Tot says, hello, love your show. Appreciate your work. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. That means a lot. Appreciate that, man. Do you think Josh Jacobs get re-signed? I think that it would have to be a super team-friendly contract for that to happen. Now, in my opinion, that's not the smartest for him because, running back's lifespan in the NFL is not too big. So we'll see what happens. If he is willing to take a massive team-friendly deal, well, thank you to Jacobs, but I would not expect that, and I honestly would not I wouldn't think that's fair as a fan base if we said that if we asked him to take a pay cut. I don't think that's fair for him. He's definitely earned himself a solid contract even before this season starts. So do I think he gets re-signed? I don't think so. We have guys that we're going to start to need to pay on the defensive side of the ball, mainly cornerbacks. So I don't know if we'll be able to afford him, but I hope so, right? Homegrown talent. We all love Jacobs. Who doesn't love Jacobs, right? I hope he definitely can get re-signed, but who knows? Who knows? Lock Yasin CB1. What's up, Andy? Great content. Appreciate you, Taz. And look, you guys, I've been saying this. If you went back from the day we traded for Rock Yasin, the day that we signed Anthony Averett, I was getting a lot of hate because I said that those two guys are going to be our starting corners. And a lot of people were saying, well, Trayvon Mullen is going to be that guy. Well, we need to see Trayvon Mullen out there, right? And tomorrow's the first day of pads, super exciting, and we're not going to see him. But I know a lot of us were worried about the defensive tackle room. Not the news that you wanted to hear, but we are getting Vernon Butler back. He is getting lifted off of the PUP list, so he is getting lifted from the physically unable to perform list. He cleared medicals, he cleared physicals today, so we do get him back in that defensive tackle room for the first day of pads. So a little bit more depth now at that defensive tackle spot. It's not the two guys that we were hoping for with Hankins and Bilal Nichols, but nonetheless, we do get one more defensive lineman back, particularly interior defensive lineman. So that is good news. That is good news. Although I'm not the biggest fan of him, but that is good news. Leatherwood, but tomorrow pads, come on. Got to see how they handle Crosby during drills. It's going to be very, very hard to handle Crosby, Chandler, and all these guys that we have. I don't trust our O-line. I think Derek Carr is going to be running for his life this season. I hope I'm wrong, though. So, look, yesterday was an interesting day seeing that our guy Denzel Good retired, right? That was interesting, right? You know, he retires not expected, okay? But why are we so worried after he retired? He didn't play the whole year. Our offensive line ended up taking at the end of the day, our offensive line in the last, 4-6 weeks in must-win games, they did their job. They did what they had to do. Josh Jacobs was getting bigger running lanes than ever before throughout the season. These guys are developing as young linemen, and they're developing as a young unit. So I get it. I had Denzel Good penciled in as a starter if he was healthy. But at the end of the day, he didn't play. We went to the playoffs without him. So I'm not too worried on that, man. I'm really not. I think that this unit is going to continue to grow. They're extremely young, and Carmen Brasillo is going to have so much work to do with this untapped potential that this offensive line unit has. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, but I'm definitely not worried with Good, retiring. I'm not. I'm not. Our defensive tackle spot is so weak. Yeah, I would definitely still go out and acquire another defensive tackle if possible, but we'll see. We'll see. Fuck it, Andy. Throw them pads on and go secure the right side. Look, the only helmet that I got is red. It's a red helmet from my high school. It's red, yellow face mask. It's over there, bro. That shit barely fucking fits my dome piece now, bro. That's funny, man. Tom Cable was lousy coach. See how much better the offensive line looks with a real coach. I mean, we haven't really seen it, but I hope that that's true. I hope that that's true. Miller and Good were solid. Andre James finished the year strong as a top center. We had 3 of the 5. Good only had to worry about 2 spots. Depth is thin now. It's what a problem. Yeah, I would definitely still go out and acquire another. I would definitely go out and acquire another defensive tackle if possible. As Dirty Raider called him average, he wasn't average. He was definitely an above average lineman. But the simple matter of the fact is that we didn't have him, right? Trent Brown was an above average lineman. We didn't have him. So it's not fuck Denzel Good at all. I love Denzel Good. But bro, let's be real. We didn't have Trent Brown. We found a way to win games. We didn't have Denzel Good. Well, shit, we went to the playoffs. Like, it's not the end of the world, bro. One player, our guys are getting reps. Let's continue. Let's move on as a unit, man. So we'll see. The last 4 games, O-line played really well and got us into the playoffs. Simple as that, right? And that's an offensive line unit that didn't have fucking Denzel Good. So that's all I got to say, man. I'm not too worried about it. And really, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Does it suck? Absolutely. But we didn't have him anyways. So, yeah. And this is another thing. Shout to Sean, always pulling up with great comments. Riley Reef is off the market. Andy, I agree. This was a solid target. In my opinion, Chicago immensely overpaid for him, giving him $12.5 million. That's crazy overpay. And a lot of people were saying that maybe Darrell Williams' price goes up because of it. It definitely could go up because of it if he goes to a team that has no chance of winning, right? But if he goes for a team that has an opportunity to win, he's not getting anywhere near that money because winning teams simply don't have that to spend on a right tackle that didn't even finish or open out camp with a team. Do I think that we can afford $12.5 million easily? We have over $20 million, but it's just not smart. So who knows? But Chicago drastically overpaid for him, giving him $12.5 million. Not what I would do. Andy, what's wrong with Darrell Williams? Why aren't we signing him? Who knows? Who knows what's going on with Darrell Williams? We see a lot of veterans retire at this point of the season, right? camp's just starting. They're finding a little trouble to get their feet underneath them, and really get back into the rhythm of football season. So we see a lot of guys retire, right? We see a ton of guys. We see Rodney Hudson, from the Raiders, and now with the Cardinals, he was contemplating retirement. A lot of vets contemplate retirement at this point in the year. Maybe their bodies don't feel right and they don't know if they want to go out there. Maybe that's simply what's going on with Darrell Williams, right? Maybe it's just internal, right? It's not something that he may just not be feeling it right now. But once that switch turns on for a guy like Darrell Williams, any team in the league would be able to use him. Any team, whether it's at guard or tackle. So we'll see. Denzel Good was definitely above average. We have no idea the kind of player he would be coming off that injury. Exactly, SBG. Very well said. The one problem with not signing a DT or an offensive lineman late in training camp is that we lose leverage in negotiating salary. I mean, kind of, but if you look at it, KJ Wright's contract wasn't even that bad. I think KJ Wright got just a little bit more than a guy like Solomon Thomas. And Solomon Thomas was younger. Solomon Thomas went to camp. And the KJ Wright contract wasn't bad, and he came in after camp. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Especially with us, no state tax where we're playing, brand new facility, brand new everything. I don't really think so. If you don't want to come here, there's something wrong with you at this point. I think the Raiders are saving their money to re-sign Perryman and Waller. I don't see any more big signings outside of these two. That could very well be, trying to preserve your money, and spend it the right way. Going out and re-signing some homegrown talent, that'd be fantastic. Yes, I classify Darren Waller as homegrown talent. I don't care. Denzel Perryman isn't, but he's definitely had his most successful year with the Las Vegas Raiders. So I would not be mad if that's how it went down. But I kind of want to see something moving on. Like I kind of want to see something going forward if that's the case, right? But this organization, this regime has been extremely tight knit. So it very well could be getting worked on. It very well could be close to happening. We just don't know because this regime is fucking super, you know, like they don't let anything out the building. So we'll see. Salute, Andy. I think we are okay with O line, and the money is on the books. We can use it in case of an injury. We can sign anyone. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I agree, Rod. I'm glad it all happened early. At least we got time to look at him to see who's available and remember all the cuts that are going to happen during the preseason and talent that's going to be available. Bro, cuts is going to be crazy, crazy. Let me put it like this: Rasul Douglas got cut from the Raiders. He went on to start and be a playmaker for the Green Bay Packers defense. So there is talent there that will be getting cut. Maybe it may not be for the offensive line for the Raiders. It may not be for the defense line for the Raiders. But we have to be patient and see what talent is going to be available in the near future. We can't just go and blow it all right now on a Darrell Williams or an Ndamukong Suh and be strapped for cash when top talent is now back on the table. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Let's let Denzel play a year under this new scheme. He was a liability in coverage and very well could be a scheme player. I completely agree with you, Armar. That's exactly how I was thinking. Darrell Williams talk faded a while ago. Something is up, Andy. If it faded, it faded. I think that we have a positional battle, and I think that if our head coach and our offensive line coach really wasn't confident in what we had, we wouldn't be putting on the pads right now and still allowing our guys to be battling it out for a spot that's going to be a liability. Okay, that I think that we're very confident in what we have, and sometimes confidence can bite you in the ass, right? But at the end of the day, I think that what we have in the building is what they want to move forward with. Some can accept it and not like it, and some cannot like it and still not accept it. Me personally, I'm gonna accept it and run with it. That's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. So yeah. Let's see. Well, Andy, do you think since Buffalo plays in the same division as New England, the McDaniels and Ziegler know something that we don't? That's why we haven't went after them. That could be something as well. I don't know if it gets that close to it, right? I don't know if they have like medicals and shit like that they have because they're in the same division. But we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. But it's really hard to evaluate these talents, right? Like guys haven't even put on fucking a girdle yet. They haven't even put on fucking their pants yet, right? They're in shorts. So, we'll see, man. Bro, maybe they're waiting for the pads. They make any changes. Hard to assess the trenches in t-shirts. Exactly what I just said. Shout out to Dark Raider, man. We're thinking the same shit. I forgot exactly what they said, but didn't they say something along the lines of untapped talent in our offensive line? Pause if necessary. Bro, Johnny, you're exactly right. You're exactly right. Exactly right. Pads is tomorrow. Yes, Sean. Pads come on tomorrow. And once we're tomorrow, we are 8 days out from game day, you guys. Exciting times, bro. Extremely exciting times. Parker said Cotton is the team's strongest man. He could be a mauler and the EP, which was college system at Alabama. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Shout out to my guy Tonga in the building. Even Colton Miller had some high words. He said that this is a guy to keep an eye out for. So Lester Kahn definitely could be turning some heads. Tomorrow is really when we're gonna see it happen. And shout out to Colton Miller. He spoke highly of him, saying that his speed and his footwork is something that he's really improved on. And they're saying that since entering the league, he was at a very high weight, and he's done a very good job to lower that into a more healthy spot to play this year. Our defense would have been gashed without Scary Perry. That's very true. I can hardly wait for the games. The coaching staff might be satisfied with what they have on the O line at this time, and the competition will bring out the best in players. Exactly. But listen, you guys, I have gone this whole day extremely ready to watch these little practice footages with you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go into that portion of the live. And let's without further ado, let's get into that because I love watching these practice clips with you guys. It is extremely entertaining to watch this stuff. So shout out to Levi Edwards with this one. Today's on this one is Colton Miller and Alex Leatherwood. He said these are the guys getting gritty out there. So let me go all the way back. So right here we got Colton Miller and number 82 on a Cub. I call a double team a Cub. That's just how I grew up playing. We called it a Cub. But here we got a double team. This is Colton Miller, our starting left tackle, and this is one of our rotational tight ends. Very good job. Very good pad level there, blowing the guy off the line of scrimmage. Right here we have Alex Leatherwood and one of our rotational tight ends here. Another good job as well. Good punch, good initial punch by Leatherwood. I will say that. So good to see that punch happen. But let's see. Good job to get up there. I would like him to stay a little bit more lower with Alex Leatherwood here. So good to see that. This is Leatherwood, you guys. This is Leatherwood. Good job. Way to get up to the backer. Good. Like to see him chop his feet a little bit more. That was a good rep. Shout out to Leatherwood. Shout out to Colton. Really putting in that work today. And then Levi went on to say another sick training camp interception, except this time it's from Daron Harmon in traffic. So shout out to Daron Harmon. He's getting his hands on one this time, 7-on-7. And this was not a Derek Carr interception. This was yet another Stidham interception, not Derek Carr. Levi Edwards also said last week it was Devontae Adams with Rock Ya-Sin. Now this week, Rock Ya-Sin makes a nice play on Hunter Renfrow in 11 on 11 drills. I got the hiccups now. Let's see what happens. So let's pull this one up. Right here. What we got? Oh, this is just the warm-ups. We did practice inside today. So shout out to the guys. That's a lot of fucking players. 90 guys. 90 guys, man. 90 of them. That's a lot of them, man. Shout out to Ryan. He says, from a physique standpoint, the Raiders players who stand out to me the most include Zamir White, Rock Ya-Sin, and Denzel Perryman. So this is a new Raiders writer. So go ahead and check out Ryan on Twitter. That's a new one there. Let's see. So Jesse, a guy who's also in the Raiders building, says the Raiders defense had a solid day at practice today. Deron Harmon came down with an interception on a Stidham fade ball to Waller. He said nice pass breakup by Rocky Sin in coverage on Renfro, and a lot of batted balls at the line of scrimmage. So shout out to the defensive linemen getting their hands up, really batting down the balls at the LOS, also known as line of scrimmage. Rocky Sin staying sticky in coverage. Wasted, been saying it since we got him. Lock Yasin doing his thing. Deron Harmon getting an interception on a fade ball. Interesting to see that. Now, this is a continuing thing. Tyron Johnson had a nice catch today on a deep ball with Aberman coverage, but the play would have been a sack. Still a hell of a catch by him. He continues to impress. So Tyron Johnson, this is a guy that I've been high on since the beginning. So Tyron Johnson doing good. Sadly, it's against one of my favorite guys, Jonathan Abram. Seems like he got beat on a big one today at practice. So it seems like we still need to improve in coverage, man. After calling today, the day before the pads, Christmas Eve, running back Brandon Bolden said the first preseason against Jacksonville is like New Year's. You're going to see some fireworks. Fuck yeah. All right, so next up, Jesse on Twitter says offensive coordinator Mick Lombardi coaching the slots up on how he wants them to move outside on their motion. All right, I like to see this right here. Shout out to Mick Lombardi, young coach that we got, man. I believe he's 31 years old. So we got some young-minded guys in the slot. That is Justin Hall out of Ball State, our new undrafted free agent. That's Justin Hall. Does a good job. Did he catch that? Oh, nobody threw the ball. I was wondering if he caught it, but nobody threw the fucking ball. Let's see. And then right here we got Hunter the Goat Renfro. Oh man, fucking goat. Beautiful routes. Beautiful routes. Ryan is way better than Gutierrez. Brandon Parker starts at right tackle over Leatherwood. Eric, that would be interesting. But at the end of the day, I'm a big fan of best player goes out there, man. So next up on this, we got DJ Turner. This is our undrafted free agent out of Pitt from last year. So it looks right now we only have 3 slot receivers. Interesting. It looks as if right now we're only practicing with 3 slot guys. Justin Hall, undrafted free agent from last year. Justin Hall is the undrafted free agent from this year. DJ Turner, the undrafted free agent from last year. And Hunter Renfro, we know he's the GOAT, man. Kenny says, Andy, nobody's surprised by Abrams getting beat. He's always getting beat. Come on, man. Come on, man. What undrafted free agent will make the squad, if any? That is a hard one to tell, my man. That is very, very hard. But shout out to that. We got Mick Lombardi doing some good drills with the slot receivers there. Jesse also gets a good one of tackles and tight ends working in tandem today. So we got some more double teams, some more Cubs going on. Let's see. Let's start this up. So right here, who do we got? 70. Fuck is that? 75. Okay. So this is Brandon Parker. This is somebody who's competing for that starting job. So that's Parker and Foster Moreau. They do a good job on the double team. Parker, very, very good pad level from Parker. I must say that. Foster Moreau does need to sit down a little bit more, get a little bit lower. Very, very good pad level from Parker there. Good work. Love to see that. I want to see how well he is. Good job by Parker on that one. Next up, who do we got? That's Darren Waller and Colton Miller there. Okay. That's a nice group. I love to see that. Darren Waller, Colton Miller firing off the line of scrimmage here once this coach gets out the way. So we have Darren Waller right here. Colton Miller is this big guy right here. Good job. Colton Miller gets a good get off. I love to see that from Colton Miller. And then Leatherwood. Ooh, Leatherwood looked very good off the ball on this one. So right here we have Leatherwood with one of our rotational tight ends. Very good work from Leatherwood. Does get a little bit out of control once he gets to that second level. I do want to see him stay engaged a little bit more. But good job from Leatherwood. So we'll see. Andy, when are the players on the PUP list eligible to return? Whenever they pass physicals. So today, one of our defensive linemen did return from the PUP list. Vernon Butler, he was able to return today. So those are the guys. We still got two more on the PUP. So this time we have, who is that? On this next one, we had Jermaine Illuminor up next. Okay, so Jermaine Illuminor up next on this one. We know he's been in this scheme. He does a good job. Should have done a better job engaging there, but solid reps from our guys. I love to see the double teams. That's really when we can get big gains right on these double teams. So running back drills today. Jesse says that there's no Zamir White, so Zamir White has not shown up to practice the last 4 days. Zeus has been in the building, just not been eligible to practice. So we got some running back catching drills here. Good pass, good catch by Jacob Johnson there. Brandon Bolden extending his hands out. We're looking over here. For those of you guys who don't know. So that's Jacob's nice route, good clean catch. Amir Abdullah working with the running backs. Good to see that. Was good with my guy Sam's in the building. Amir Abdullah, man, I must say, dude just looks natural as a route runner, man. He just looks natural. This is one of my favorite pickups. Hopefully he can make the roster. Amir Abdullah is a really good receiving back. He offers so much versatility. So shout out to Amir Abdullah. Good reception there. Then Kenyon Drake after that. Ben Carr says Jacobs is going to have a big year. I hope so. I hope that he can really consistently gain consistent catching ability. His catching was very on and off last year, so excited for what's to come with him. But let's take a look at Kenyon Drake because we know that ankle was broken a few months back. So let's look at that plant. Looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay. So Kenyon Drake getting in work with that ankle, coming back to full health. I love to see it, man. Now let's see. Paul Gutierrez says practice indoors today. Highlight play. Wide receiver Tyron Johnson beat strong safety Jonathan Abram on deep ball down the middle from Derek Carr. Huge pickup. Abram took Johnson down, and Johnson got up, flexed. The ref threw a flag. Tyron Johnson for a celebration. So we got Tyron Johnson out here flexing on guys. I love that. Brandon Parker said the coaching staff told him it's an outright competition at battle. So that's what we were talking about. Very exciting. That's really what made me want to go live and talk about this today. But look, just take a look at how excited Colton Miller is. Take a look how excited Colton Miller is. Let's see.
Ooh, man. Yeah, we ready. No, I'm excited. We finally get to go pop. We get to go compete. It's different when you have like no pads and stuff, and defenders are just working more hands and stuff. So now we get to feel the bull rush, get to run off the ball in the run game. It's gonna be awesome.
Shout out to that. Tyron Johnson is T. Billy. Yes. You heard that from Sanjeev. What did I hear from Sanjeev, my brother? What I hear? Let me know some. Let me know some with the SOA shirt. Yeah, Sons of Anarchy. That's a fire-ass show, by the way. If you guys haven't watched it, I love that show. Now, I do want to read this because Denzel Good did drop a statement today. So we'll go ahead and read Denzel Good's statement after he retired. He says, I still love this game, and I feel like I have plenty left in me, but I just have to shift my time and focus on my family for the time being. Thank you to the Raiders organization, my brothers, and the coaching staff for the support and understanding. So that was one half of Denzel Good's statement. Obviously, we know that Denzel Good did retire yesterday. He also went on to say this: "Thank you for all your guys' support. It means a lot to see the love from you guys, or from y'all. This was one of the most difficult decisions in my life to make, and I feel wholeheartedly, and I made it wholeheartedly. I need to take this time to focus on things football, unfortunately, won't allow me to." So it does seem like it's not exactly health. It seems like there's things that he needs to work out outside of football. And look at these two, man. This is a big part of our offense, just all smiles. You love to see these two having fun at practice. A fantastic time, love to see that. But take a look at this. I like this right here because this is side by side. This is side by side, Brandon Parker, Alex Leatherwood doing the exact same drill. And this is what I was saying. Look at how much more clean, crisp, and look at how much faster Brandon Parker is when doing this drill. Brandon Parker is going to get up, punch, and get back into his stance way faster than Leatherwood. So this could be something that they're looking at. This is not really a time sensitive drill. So maybe Leatherwood was just more, you know, he was just working more on specific technique. But this is Brandon Parker here. This is Alex Leatherwood here. And me personally, I want Leatherwood to win this job. But my non biased, unbiased opinion shows me that Brandon Parker is doing this drill much more efficiently. So I'll go ahead and click play. Look at how much quicker his hand was already in the dirt. Punch, right? Good job. They both have a good hit right here. Brandon Parker's a little bit lower, but Brandon Parker's guy is a little bit shorter as well. But look at this. Leatherwood is not in his stance. Brandon Parker is already ready to go. Already ready to go. So we do want to make sure that we get back in our stance as soon as we're done, man. As soon as we're done. So I'll just let this play out, but I do want to show you guys how much quicker Brandon Parker is. Like, he's already back in the stance, ready to work. Love to see that. Look at that. One punch and he's back. Look at this next one. Look at this next one. Bang. Already in his stance. All right. You guys will take from that what you can. Brandon Parker does a good job. Quick back in his stance. The only thing is that Parker is not getting as much power. He's not getting much power in his reps. Leatherwood is, because he's making the punch a little bit more significant. So we'll see that. Shout out to my guy Scout. This is what I was talking about earlier. Defensive tackle Vernon Butler passed his physical and will be reinstated from the non-football injury list tomorrow. He will practice tomorrow as well. So yeah, Vernon Butler is a defensive lineman that we do get back. So excited to see that. So a little bit of excitement getting these defensive tackles back. Let me turn that volume off. So we got the big guy. We got the goat, Devontae. Just look at that release. Oh my god. Oh my god. You could tell when you made it if the sex box floods your chat. I thought I stopped them, right? Yeah, I thought I stopped it. But just look at this shit, man. This is the GOAT. So that's Demarcus Robinson up next. But bro, this guy, he just makes it look too easy. Too easy from this guy, man. I love it. Can you guys fucking believe he is a Raider? He is a Raider. Hey, but look at this, right? It's quick 2 seconds, but this is a solid release from Demarcus Robinson. Solid release there. Solid release. Solid release there. Shout out to Devontae, Demarcus Robinson getting in work. So look, this right here, this picture right here, we got Jacobs, dope. This was what Tyron Johnson did after he made that play on Abram. This is what he did. Tyron Johnson out here flexing after he made that play on Abram today in practice. So this is our guy T Billy. This is our guy T Billy after he made that play. He's flexing on him. We got a Meek in the building with a nice purple tinted visor. We got our two safeties, young core right here, Merrick, Abram. Shout out to those guys. Shout out to those guys, man. Abram stay getting burned. Come on, man. Chill out on my guy Abram. Um, Shout out to our your boy Q on Twitter, showing us some nice tight end and wide receiver drills. We got Waller, we got Renfro. This is beautiful. Hey, chill out, Waller. Waller over here trying to, what the fuck? Waller's over here trying to run over fucking Renfro. Let's not, please. Renfro, you, oh my god. Too easy for Renfro, dog. Too easy for Renfro. Look at Waller. Book him? Oh, he tried to get Renfro. He tried to catch Renfro lacking. Shout out to Renfro. Looked like DJ or no, Justin Hall had just went. Nice routes though. Nice routes being done, displayed by our guys. So shout out to Q. Shout out to Q throwing up some solid practice footage out. We got Renfro on a nice grab. We got Waller on a nice route, nice grab. So yeah, shout out to that, man. Q putting out some good shit for us to watch. And that'll do it. That'll wrap up the practice footage portion. So we can get back to what we were talking about before. We can get back to what we were oh shit. Oh my god, I almost ended the broadcast. Fuck. That would have been bad. But yeah, good stuff right there. Q is better than Gutierrez. Abrams won't start. Tries to catch run from lagging. Come on, Anthony. He tried to do that shit, dog. Julio's out there with Brady. Yeah. Tough. Tough time. Tough time. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think Julio Jones was coming to the Raiders anywhere. So yeah, I don't think he was coming to the Raiders anyways. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's see. Go ahead and ask your question, Andy. Did you see Anthony Averett scouts? Anthony Averett stats? I did not. Let me see if I could pull that up. Stats from what? Like from the season? Because I don't think there's such thing as fucking practice stats. Was good, my boy DC for MVP 2022. Imagine if DC got MVP next year. Holy shit. God damn. This divide in the nation would be insane, bro. The divide in the nation would be fucking insane. I don't see any stats, Sean, about Anthony Averett, if I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. So yeah, I don't see any of those. Hey, there was just two of me right there. That was dope. Van City says, okay, we signed OBJ. Who has the better receiving core, the Bucks or us? I mean, if you sign Odell Beckham, it's easily we have the better receiving core. You can argue receiving wise, just receiving, not wide receivers, but pass catchers, you can still argue we have a better room than them. So yeah. How worried are you about the O-line now that Good retired? Not at all. I'm not worried about it at all. We made the playoffs without him. We were planning without him. He hadn't even practiced yet. He was just out there with the team doctors and shit like that. I'm not worried about it at all. I'm not worried about it at all. Aguilar over OBJ. That's not a crazy statement to say, right? Because Aguilar would be healthy week 1. Odell probably wouldn't be healthy until the second half of the season and late second half of the season. So we'll see, man. Really quick, you guys, if you're new, hit that sub button and join to the family, man. Join the family. We have so much things that we do here. So if you like Raiders news, Raiders film, lives, videos, we got it all, man. We got it all. Hit that like, hit that sub button if you are new to the channel. We got Tay, bro. They're done. DC will ball out. Exactly. Salute Andy to Raider Nation, jumping on late after some family responsibilities. Shout out to my guy Daniel in the chat, taking care of the fam. What you mean, Andy? Carr's gonna win MVP? Book it. I would love for that to happen. I thought it was funny that people were saying he's a dark horse MVP candidate. No, he was a dark horse MVP candidate last year. This year, he's a clear-cut MVP candidate with all the stuff that he has around him. So it's definitely possible, but we'll see. Do you think we see DC pump fake more and scramble with Daniels making him each Curry videos? What? Do I think that he'll pump fake more? Probably not. Do I think that he'll scramble more? Probably not. There's no reason for him to have to increase that. I don't think so. Let's not forget Aguilar is still possible if he's cut by New England. I mean, New England just traded N'Keal Harry, so I don't know if they're really going to be in the best position to trade away or cut Aguilar. Wait, McDaniels has DC watching Curry videos? What? With Daniels making him watch Curry videos? What the fuck? Really? Where'd you guys hear that at? What the fuck? I didn't hear that. Darius Butler, does he make the 53-man roster? I don't think so. I don't think he makes a 53-man roster, but I definitely see him getting a practice squad job 100%. And the reason why I think he has a good spot on the practice squad is because on the practice squad, he's going to be able to get elevated on game days, right? 53 players make the roster, 55 go and travel with the team on game day. So I think that Darren Butler, he'll make the practice squad for sure. He's a guy. Let me tell you a little bit about Darren Butler, right? He's pretty undersized, right? He's listed at 6 foot. In all honesty, he's like 5'10", 5'11". So not the best frame for a linebacker, but where he lacks in speed, his freaking coverage skills is insanely good. He doesn't have sideline speed, but let me tell you something. He can cover his fucking ass off, man. So Darren Butler, I don't think makes the 53, but I definitely think that he makes the practice squad and gets looked at for I definitely think he gets looked at for certain game days. That's what I think. What? It's all over Twitter? What? 6 interceptions in camp. I know it's not the pass yet, but I'm glad Patrick Graham is putting the players in position to make plays. Yes. And I think out of those 6, Derek Carr has only been responsible for one. Derek Carr's only thrown 1 interception. I do believe that 3 of them have been by Stidham and 2 have been by Mullins. So yeah, Stidham is leading the team in picks. Let's see. Given some of the reports and news coming out, I think Abram gets traded. I don't think Abram gets traded. DC was averaging 300 yards per game, like in the first 4-5 games last year with Ruggs, Renfro, Waller, and Edwards. He has significant upgrades at pass catchers and play calling DC for MVP. There you go. I mean, there was a point where I think in the first 3 games, he was averaging 400. Like, he was going insane. So we'll see. Bleacher Report reported yesterday about Steph Curry and his pump fakes. Wow, that's interesting. One of the first cuts, I believe, in 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Oakland fan was good, my guy. The key is our secondary is showing up. Great deal of promise this year. I know for a lot of us, we're concerned, especially in this conference. I'm not concerned, honestly. I've been saying this since day one. I have high expectations for Rocky Sin and Anthony Averett. I really had no expectations for Trayvon Mullen because of the injury. So we'll see. Stop reading those dumb messages, bro. What do you mean? Thanks for putting in the work. Most definitely, Oakland. I appreciate you guys for pulling up. That's just how it is. It goes both ways, man. It goes both ways. Y'all show me love, I show you love. And that's always. Arnett, feel bad for him. I don't feel bad for him, man. It sucks to see a young man throw his life away, but he makes those decisions. Nobody else does. It sucks that he threw his life away for sure, but I don't feel bad for him. He made those decisions. He's responsible for his actions, just like you are, Ben Carr. You're responsible for what you do. I don't feel bad for him. He makes those decisions. So yeah, the first 4 games he was on pace for over 6,000 yards. Yeah, that's fucking insane, bro. That's insane. Oh, fake news. Oh yeah, yeah. Cleveland Furrow, does he get traded? I don't think so. I really, really don't think so. I think that Cleveland Furrow offers a lot against the run. He offers a lot. You can, okay. Let me ask you guys this: you can argue that Cleveland Furrow is our best run defender. You can argue that Cleveland Furrow is our best run defender. He's better than Jonathan Hankins. He's better than fucking Bilal Nichols against the run. He's better than Chandler Jones against the run. He's just about the same, if not slightly better, against the run. Against with Max. So we'll see. We'll see. That's super cap. So Cleveland Furrow is not one of our best run defenders, and we got to say that. Jayon Averett. Wait, what? Jayon Averett, Abram Diablo. Like that, we got our speed on our defense for sure, for sure. Johnny, that picture of Renfro with the grapes gets me every time, bro. Same here, bro. And the first time, bro, I thought it was a bag of fucking weed. Clee looks like he's in the best shape of his life right now. Well, we don't know. I don't know in terms of his physique or his physique or physicality, but we'll see, man. We'll definitely see. No doubt he's good at stopping the run, facts, but a lot of other problems. I don't really think he has other problems. I think that the only where that he lacks in his game is pass rushing, and at the end of the day, it's not his fault that he got drafted at number 4. Um, and I mean, I hope that he can one day develop a pass rush arsenal. But from where he's at in his career, this is a guy that Cleveland Furrow is going to have a long career, bro. Like he's going to continue to be on an NFL team. Like he's going to be on an NFL team every single year, probably for the next 6 years, because of how good he is against the run. And I actually really, really believe that. Um, and bro, for real, go watch some tape. I don't know who you're talking to, Eric. I'm pretty sure it's not me because I fucking yeah, it's not me. Okay, but we'll see. Yo, mods, make or break season for Clee. Maybe make or break for the silver and black. But I don't think it's make or break in terms of his career. I don't think so. He's got that healthy NFL player look. Yeah, I mean, look, Cleveland Furrow is going to be on a team. I think Farrell and Abrams will be going nowhere this season. This is their make or break season for the Raiders. Yes, for the Raiders, yes, but there's always going to be a spot on any NFL roster for a guy that had over 120 tackles last year. There's always going to be a spot on the roster for a guy who's top 15 against the run in the NFL. There's always, always, always going to be room for those guys. Hankins is our best run defender. Let me tell you this, Anthony, that is cap. That is big cap. And I don't like to use PFF to rank, but bro, Kyle Pecco had a better run defense grade than fucking Hankins. Hankins, at the end of the year, I know he was dealing with fucking back injuries. He was getting manhandled, bro. He was getting manhandled. So we'll see. I've watched tape hours upon hours upon hours. You guys didn't like it the first time that I said it. I strongly, strongly believe that if Cleveland Furrow would have gotten the same amount of reps as Yannick Ngakoue, he would have been more impactful for the Las Vegas Raiders. Simple as that. Yeah, that's what I think. Andy, we have joint practice with New England. We do, and I believe that starts after we play New England in preseason. So, yeah. Hankins is not that guy. Hankins a boss. Farrell, though, I like Farrell, bro. I like Cleveland Farrell. As long as Clee continues to ball against the Chiefs, keep him around. Facts. Go watch tape, bro. I don't know if you're talking to me, but I've probably watched tape more than everybody in this fucking room combined. Like, I have over 100 hours of fucking tape watched, bro. 100 hours. Easily over 100 hours. Without a fucking doubt. And they're all on defense. All of them. It's that kind of hard when there's wait. When it's kind of hard to sit through when there's 179 in the chat. What do you mean, critique? What do you mean? Let's see. Heard anything about Myron Tagovailoa? No, I haven't. No, I have not. I have not. He's been out there. He's been out there. He just hasn't really popped out. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, when the Pats come on, our Samoan brothers. That's really when they pop out, man. This fools don't watch tape. No, my boy, I ain't talking to you. Okay. I got 200 plus hours of tape. Try me, Lamau. Just kidding. Shots to my guy Reese on the building, dog. SVT has had too many beers. Sup, Andy was good. My guy J Dog. Tashawn Bowers, Malcolm Coons, and Frackwell make Cleveland Furrow the odd man out. Tashawn Bowers, you're really showing him a lot of fucking love. You're giving him a lot of flowers. He's not making the 53-man roster. He's not making the 53-man roster, bro. Come on. Rocky Sin is ready to toss some wide receivers all over the field. Physique is crazy, Andy. Yeah, that dude is built, bro. He's built for sure, bro. For sure. Hit them likes for Andy Red Nation. Shouts to my guy Rod. If you haven't already, man, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, while you're down there, hit that sub button as well. Join the family, bro. Join the fam. Let's see. He's definitely not making the 53. I just don't see it. He didn't make the 53 for the Vikings. He got cut. Pause, hit that like button, knock on wood if you're with me. Shouts to my guy Armando in the building. My guy. Yeah, he got cut from fucking Minnesota and then went over to New England. He didn't make the 53 in New England. He was on the practice squad. Like, come on, what are we talking about? Andy, how much better can Denzel Perryman get in pass coverage? He said he was too old to work on it. I mean, here's the thing with Denzel Perryman. When we're in a 3-4, he actually won't have too much to worry about in terms of pass coverage. It won't really be his assignment, and you got to think about it, right? It's so much different for a linebacker when we're in our nickel, when there's only two linebackers on the field, and then when we're in our 3-4, when there's four linebackers out on the field, right? So there's so much less ground that they have to cover in the 3-4 than in the 4-2, 4-2-5. So when we're in our nickel, right, that's why I think that it's the best thing to have Jayon Brown and Divine Diablo out there because they're the most athletic, they're the most guys, they're the best guys in coverage, right? But when we're in our 3-4, when we're in our base 4-3, have him out there. Have him out there. First and second downs. He's gonna ball out, bro. Ball out. I don't think that he's gonna get like some super crazy jump. I think that the more he's in one system, it'll allow him to be more confident, which will allow him to make more plays in the run and in coverage. So we'll see. So yeah, Fracro is going to be a sneaky good linebacker edge for sure, for sure. Let's see how he was saying to stop reading, and they're all yeah, facts. Let's see. Jayon Brown will take care of the pass coverage. It's not just Jayon Brown. I think it'll be a tandem of Jayon Brown and Divine Diablo, but I agree. Do you believe that Frackrell is going to make the 53? I do. I think that Frackrell makes it 53. He is worthy of it. His best career years have been in the system. I think he makes the 53. Not comfortably. I think that it'll be a tough battle, but I think so. I think so. For sure. I think that he makes the 53. I don't think that Tashawn Bowers makes the 53, and I definitely feel like Cleveland Furrow makes it over all of those guys. Andy, what do you think about Anthony Barr? I think that he's an athletic freak. You don't see many Anthony Barrs out there in the NFL anymore. I would entertain getting him. I wouldn't put all my chips in one basket for him though. But if the asking price is low and he passes a physical, absolutely, oh my god, 100% I would go out and get Anthony Barr. He's he's a damn good football player. What are you looking forward to the most in Adelanto? Me and you guys spending time with the nation. Y'all are like family, dog. I can't I can't wait, bro. And it'll be a fun time for sure. Let me see something real quick. let me see. I'm tired of former Raider fuck ups who didn't even contribute, get press, F Gruden and Mayock's shithead picks. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. If you want to look at it, bro, Damon Arnett was last a Chief, so talk about him as a Chief, bro. Like I don't stop. Like, will they people need to stop trying to attach players' names to us to get clicks, bro. Simple. Yo, get them tickets to Raiders versus Niners game on New Year's. It'll definitely happen. That's a mandatory. That's a mandatory game. Mandatory game. Frack Row, Malcolm Kuhn should be the secondary tandem pass rushers. Yeah, I agree. But listen, very, very fun live today. Had 200 of you guys in the room. Please, on your way out, you guys, hit that like button. It definitely helps get this onto the algorithm for more Raider fans to see. But listen, you guys, we had a fun time. We talked about the positional battle with Parker and Leatherwood at the right tackle spot. We got into our practice footage session. So good fun live with you guys. And I'll be here tomorrow, whether it's a live, whether it's a quick video. But as always, man, I love you guys. Stay safe. Have a good rest of your day. And I'm out, you guys. Peace.
Welcome to the Death Star, where our opponent's dreams come to die.